it was a perfect time to release Princess Mononoke, because there is a controversy going on out there right now. Hayao Miyazaki, there he is right there. Before AI.
Hey, he looks like an Asian Colonel Sanders
He
right
sure
there.
does. You're going to love my chicken. Boy, in Japan, they love Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
So maybe he is dressing up like that.
Merge the two.
Shit, that might be his hero. He might be getting dressed up to go to KFC right now. He's smiling because he's about to get some of that good chicken right at KFC. But listen, this man is smiling right now, but I imagine he's smiling in his picture. But at this moment, I think he's a little upset because y'all know this man hates AI. Y'all know he would hate AI before it was even invented. He is one of the most committed directors to traditional animation, 2D animation. You know, he's dabbled in the CG animation, but you know, this man he still believes that there's magic in the 2D art form, the 2D animation art form. Doesn't believe in a whole lot of technology coming in, and I guess too much technology is an insult to the craft. That's why I don't know what y'all would think when y'all made a Miyazaki AI filter, where you can just take anything and make it look like a Miyazaki, make it Miyazaki style.
Mm-hmm. And who was posting those Miyazaki style pictures? I don't know if you have that all queued up.
I was. No.
No.
I'm looking at here. See, some of y'all confused. Y'all thinking, oh my God, Miyazaki made a movie about Martin. Look at that. I can't wait for the Miyazaki Martin movie. Nah, that's a filter, y'all. And that's supposed to go out and take, hey, if you put a picture in and you get that right there. I don't know how you feel about that. I'm going to ask because you love AI. I don't hate AI as much as he does, but man, he makes a great point. He said it's almost like humans are losing faith in themselves.
Yeah.
I see what he's saying. Might be a little extreme. I think, we're just trying to find, listen, there are tools that are meant to help. I would think that, I don't know if we're losing faith in ourselves, but we're starting to use things as a crutch too much. We want a push button solution for everything.
Yes, that is the problem, because AI as a tool, when you use it as a tool, it's great. It does help. It moves things along faster, makes them easier. Things you had to struggle with, they now can be done simply. And for menial tasks, it's great. Maybe could generate ideas. Not really good at that. But the problem with AI is that lazy people and cheap people are going to use it as totally. Like, it's not going to be a tool. It's going to be a replacement, and it's a shitty replacement. There's so much. It's almost like AI devalues human achievement because it takes some of it and sums it all up and spits it back out. And at the same time, when you really look at it, it shows you get to see how much human achievement, how valuable it is, how it does push things to the next level, how it does things in context. Because AI doesn't have context. It's just you want this, here you go. And you're like, well, okay, you put a nice blue sheen on it. It's very shiny. All the people look like models from stock photography. But it's not like say you use that Miyazaki filter. You take my photo and you did that, and you go, look what I did. And it's like, oh, that's cool. And then what?
Yeah.
What do you do with it after that?
And I will admit, AI is becoming impressive. It's now you have the AI look. See, that's one of the things. Everybody thought that, oh my God, we can make all these great illustrations with AI. Yeah, you can, but most of them look the same.
They look the same.
You can tell when something was made with AI a lot of times. Now, it is getting better, and it is getting impressive. Wu-Tang just released a video. Did you see the music video?
No, I meant to watch it because I thought we were going to talk about this, but no, I'd love to see it.
Wu-Tang released a music video, and it's almost at the point where you can't tell it's AI. There's some shots in there where it's AI, and you're like, okay, a computer definitely made this. But for the most part, it looks like, okay, nobody has 8 fingers. Nobody's mouth is going up in their ear or anything like that. It's it looks like somebody made a really cool music video.
He jumped out of a bag with a blip, kept coughing with a mask on his flow was windy, kept
Even
blowing.
then, it has
Caught me.
that has that AI sheen on it. You can tell if you look close at mouths, it's a
Yeah.
little bit off.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Also, a lot of the way this is that's cut together. It's cut together like a lot of fan made trailers I see, where it's like, well, I only have access to this shot, and so I got to put it in here, and it doesn't flow.
yeah. And what and there are some scenes like they do something in here that I think that they would be able to do. Like they actually have a fight scene in here, and let me see how that looks.
Extra short.
Your iron lung technique is unmatched.
Even that is edited too crazy.
Yep.
And if you notice, that man's leg was about to go up in his chest.
Yeah.
So, but it's getting better. My concern is I don't mind AI being used as a crutch, but I'm also scared of and I don't think this is going to be the case. I think there's always going to be creatives who want to do things the authentic, creative way. They don't want to depend on something. I think they will create authentically. But I don't want everything to get oversaturated by lazy people who are just pressing a button.
Right.
Even so, let's just say it gets to the point where AI is great. It doesn't look like AI all the time. We're able to make convincing movies with AI. But, to me, I don't want something where 90% of the stuff out there has lost the craftsmanship behind it.
Exactly.
It still hasn't gotten out of the realm of being a novelty. You know what I mean? Like we're talking about the sheen, the glossiness to it. It really makes it have this specific look to it, which can be cool, but overused, your brain knows like this isn't good.
Yeah. Think about, and right now it's not at that point because we quickly catch on to, okay, this is a trend. This is a fad. This is AI. When AI pictures came out, it was cool for a week. And it was like, okay, all this shit looks the same. When people making AI music, that was cool for a week. And it's like, okay, we can tell that's a computer.
Yeah.
This song don't even make no fucking sense.
Right. It doesn't have what a song has that makes you want to listen to it over and over.
But it is improving. And I'm just scared that, it will just get, the lazy people will take over, man. We'll be oversaturated with inauthentic creativity out there.
Yeah, and if they're doing something that makes things look like Miyazaki's work, he should be getting a cut of that.
Yeah. Well, that's again the problem with AI, man. It's pulling. It's still a problem where this is why everything looks the same because AI is pulling from pre-existing things, pre-existing art, pre-existing media. There's a big discussion now. It's like, okay, so what is copyright infringement and what is not? Because you're right, Mar. You look at what that is right there. Yeah, should Miyazaki have a say so about this?
Every time you do something, he should get money.
Yeah, we were talking about it before the show, and I think kind of came up with a good solution, but narrowing it down is weird. Treating it like how people sample songs, well, someone on the back end is going to make 75% of the money on that. If they can find a way to narrow that down with this AI, I think that could be a solution. But I totally understand why he's sending out cease and desist.
And and where do we draw the line between a style and somebody's actual work? Can he? People do stuff in different kind of styles. Can SpongeBob be sued by well, SpongeBob is Nickelodeon, so nobody can sue.
Yeah.
But if somebody's doing that kind of style, like a Looney Tunes type style or a SpongeBob type style, can you sue them or is that just a style? For a grant,
You should have to show your prompts.
Well, you should, but think about this. People talk about how the Steven Universe style was something, and things did look like that style.
Yeah.
So where do we draw the line? Whether it's made by a computer or not. See, these are the tricky things that we're getting into because now people are using a Miyazaki style, but does he have a copyright over that style or is that just anime? Because somebody did a whole Lord of the Rings trailer.
Covered all the lands of darkness.
What must I do?
Yeah, it's a very confusing time.
Cut.
Yeah,
cut,
that's
cut.
the problem now. But at what point can we prove that we're taking shit and like when Disney was doing animation, people were doing a Disney style, and at what point were we infringing on his style, or at what point was just a different style that was invented?